Hi everyone. Yesterday I was thinking that it was Wednesday and Wednesday was the day when my tatting needle was supposed to come. But today is Wednesday, so today is when my needle is going to come. So yesterday I finished making these loops and I will show you how I made the loops. I have also not done a full loop, I mean I have left some gaps. I will show that to you in some time. Today I'm still thinking what should I do? Should I start tatting using my sewing needle or should I wait for my tatting needle? Since I'm free now and I have time, I think I will start with my sewing needle itself. By the way, do you remember this top? I made this. This was the interlac top. I love it, and I made a granny square over here. And the neck also had some interlock work. I'm wearing a me-made top after such a long time. This is the t-shirt that I'm going to make the ending on. It has almost 3/4 sleeves. So I'm going to make some stitches here so that I can start my tatting work on it. So on this t-shirt's arm, at the end, I want to make uh, the tatting. So I have started making the stitches. I will use these loops which are being created because of the stitches. I'll use them for making the tatting. So I'm just using a regular sewing needle and I have inserted the thread with one end loose. So one end is loose, one end was tied, and I'm making loops now. I'm making straight stitch. Another thing is that I am making these stitches on the right side itself. That's because this particular top doesn't have any hem, it just has this ribbing. So I am making these stitches on the right side and I will start making the tatting on the right side itself. But if I had a top which had hemming, then I would have done it on the wrong side. So this is all done, but I'm not going to do another row of stitches to cover these gaps in between. I'm just going to leave it like that because I don't think I need a chain in on every ribbing. So this is enough. And now I will start the tatting work. So I decided I will start with the sewing needle itself because I cannot wait for the tatting needle to come. So this is my sewing needle which I have shown you earlier also. Yeah, and it has a sharp end and I'm going to thread it. I'm threading it using the yarn which I have already threaded uh, the beads. So I have threaded these black beads into this yarn and this whole yarn is attached to the ball which is coming from that side. And now I'm going to thread this end into the sewing needle. I am leaving around a really long tail. I'll leave a really long tail this time because the whole tatting has to go around the arm. So I'm leaving around this much, see. And I'm moving all these beads at the end towards the ball. So this is how I plan my design to look like. I want it to have 5 petals and this is where the bead will come, and I will do a chain and then I will start another flower. These two will be attached here. This will be the sleeve. So whatever stitches I've made till now, I have to attach the chain at this stitch, so like that. So I have made these connections, and to be more clearer, I have included the picots, and this is a more detailed design. So these two petals have to join here, these petals have to join here, and I have given this extra so that once I complete the whole circle, I can join another petal over here. You can see over there the ball is attached to the strings and that string is coming over here. Now I'm going to insert my needle into this joint, which is the joint of the sleeve. I'm going to insert in this, and then I'm going to use this string which is coming from the ball, and I'm going to do 4 double stitches. If you want to see how I do the double stitches, you can refer to my earlier videos, which I will try to link so that you will get a clearer idea how I do the double stitches. So after making the four double stitches, I'm going to attach it to the fabric here. So I'm skipping this stitch because lengthwise this falls closer to this stitch. So I'm just going to insert it into this stitch like that. And now I will continue my pattern by doing 4 more double stitches. And I'll try to keep it very close. So I'm not leaving any gap between these 4 double stitches and the coming double stitches. So I'll make 4, I made 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now after these 4 double stitches, I have to make a picot. So I'll make a picot of that size and I'll complete the double stitch. Pull it a little closer, so that is the size of my picot. Now after the picot, I have to make 4 double stitches and a picot. So that one was already one I already made, so I'm making 3 more. So those are 4 more double stitches. Now I'll make 1 picot. Pull it closer. And after that picot, I have to make 4 more double stitches. So I got 4 more double stitches. So that's done. Now I have to, this chain is complete, so I need to join this chain. So for joining, this is the loop. I have to actually pull a lot of it here. This is the thread that is coming, that was the loose end. I'm just pulling a lot of it this side. And this much is left. Now I'm going to, I cannot pull the whole thing, as you know. I'll put my finger into this loop which I just made, and now I'm going to pull the needle. Do it slowly because the end of this needle is a little thicker than the double stitches I made, so it's taking its time. Now I hope my finger is holding the loop. Yes. Now I'm going to put my needle into this loop and I'm going to pull this a bit tight and then pull this thread. So that's done. That's my first circle. Now I'm going to make another knot just to secure it. So I'm just going inside this and I am going around this stitch, this thread, and I'm going to pull that. So that is secure. And it is going in this angle as it was supposed to go, right? Now I'm going to make another circle, which is this one, and I'm going to join it here after making 4 double stitches. So how I'm going to start is, this is the place from where my thread attached to the needle is coming. So I'm going to put it very close to that, and I'll do 4 double stitches. After doing 4 double stitches, my pattern says that I need to attach it to this picot. So I'm going to pull this needle a little back so that this end goes into the picot. So I'm going to insert it like this, and now I'm going to pull this thread like a crochet hook. I'm going to pull this thread. So I'm just pulling it like this and placing it over this. So this is almost like a picot. Now I will continue making how many? 4 here and 4 here. Actually, I have to have one extra for the picot. Even though it will not be a picot, it will be total of 9 stitches instead of 8. I'll make 9 double stitches here. I have made 9 double stitches, and now as per my pattern I will have a picot and then 4 more double stitches, and then I will join it here. I'll make this a circle. So those are the extra picot, the picot and the 4 double stitches. I made that. Now it's time to make the circle. So I have to pull all this out. So this is the point which takes a little bit time to pull all these double stitches over to the thread. That's because this portion is a little fatter, but that problem will not come when I use a tatting needle. So now I'll pull this, and I will just put it through this loop. I'm trying to make it as nice as possible. So that's how the second one looks like. For the third one, I will do the same thing, 4 double stitches. So now I'll start making 4 double stitches. Then I will join it to this picot. So I'm starting my double stitches at the closest point, and then I'm doing 4 double stitches. Now I will join it to the picot. So I will just insert my needle into this picot and try to pull this out and place it over my needle. Now I will do 4 double stitches. So this is the point. After completing these 4 extra double crochets, I have to actually add the bead. So I am going to pull my bead all the way up and place it close and do my double stitch. I have to do 4 more double stitches. So after the bead I did 4 double stitches. Now I need to have a picot and 4 double stitches. Then I will close this chain. I'll make it a circle. So bead, 4 double stitches, picot and 4 double stitches. That completes this circle. So I will pull all of them slowly. I'm just trying to pull these out from the bottleneck first. And after I do that, I need to put my finger around this. And and I will insert this in this. So this is this is half of it. Half of it is done. I think it's going good. Let's see. I hope it goes good. I have seen people actually making a knot after this is done, so I will also do that. Just to keep the tension in the same form all the time. Yeah, maybe like that. Now I will do these 2 circles again over this side. I made 4 more double stitches. Now I will attach it to this picot, which was from this circle, and the way I'm attaching is just pulling a thread out of it. This is the thread that is coming from the ball. Now I'll do 9 double stitches. After the 9 double stitches, I did a picot and then I did 4 double stitches. And now I'm going to pull all this. So that's done. And now I'm left with one chain, which will be like this. It'll have one extra picot at the end. So instead of doing 9 double stitches, I will do 4, a picot and 4 double stitches. So here what I did was I did 4 double stitches. I joined it to this picot. Then I did 4 picot and 4. Then I did another picot and 4. Now this circle is complete. If you see this, I have a choice of either joining this end to the same stitch from where I started, like this on the fabric, but if I do that, it is becoming a little poofy. So I am thinking I will join it to the next stitch, which is this one. So if I join this to this, it looks a little better, and if I join it to the next one, it's actually even better. So I'm thinking I will skip this one whole stitch and I will join it to this stitch like this, and just inserting this needle into the stitch. Yeah, maybe I can just make a knot. Yeah. So this is how it has turned out. So pretty. I love it. Now in the next step, I have to make this chain to reach this position where I can accommodate my whole flower, the next row. So I'm going to do that after some break, because now I have to make lunch and stuff. So I'm going to end this video here and edit this and upload this, because this has already become very long. So I will show you how I'm continuing this stitch in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.